Peace, everybody. It's Kiki, and we have a beautiful practice for you today. So I'm showing myself now because I'm actually going to be outside of the camera, and you're going to get to witness and be led and guided by Naima. So she is modeling for us today. So you're going to hear my voice, and we're going to get started. Today's practice is trauma-informed yoga practice that's focusing on good energy flow in the body. So you're going to come into either your Sukhasana or your seated position as you are, or you can come onto your back and keep your feet planted. It's your choice. Keep your feet planted. Let the shoulders settle into the surface below you. Make adjustments so that you feel comfortable just where you are. And start to take some inhales and exhales. Just gently inviting awareness to move with softness and strength in the body. As you're here, I want you to remember or consider during your practice that everything is a choice. And how you choose to take it or whether you take it. Take a moment to take deeper breaths in and out. Notice what's present in your body today. You can choose how much or how little you want to move. Maybe taking the breath a little bit deeper on the inhale and long on the exhale. And then gently bring the arms out wide. Palms can be up or down. And then bring the knees a little closer in towards the body. And then let them fall over to the right side. And you can gently allow the head to twist over to the left. And take a full inhale here and full exhale. On the next breath, inhale, bring the knees back to center, head back to center, and allow the knees to go in the opposite direction. And again, full cycle of breath here. And on the inhale, I'm going to come back to center. And then gently turn the whole body onto the side, lifting and raising, coming into a tabletop position. Your hands are planted, your knees are planted into the ground. And gently walking your knees a little closer towards the body so that they're right underneath the hips. On your inhale, open up, release the belly down, lift the crown of the head. Lift up. And on your exhale, chin to chest, rounding out through the back. Beautiful. Really press the floor away, feeling that space in between your shoulder blades. And you're going to flow with the breath. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. And maybe just take a few more of those, moving at your own pace. On your next breath, come back to your tabletop position. You're gonna take your right foot and step it in between your hands. And gently lift up, bringing your shoulders and then your arms up towards the sky. Keep the knee planted. Beautiful. Lift the shoulders, arms, finding your balance, anchoring through your right foot. Yep. Using your exhale to settle. On your inhale, arms lift and raise overhead. Palms facing each other without touching. Exhale, round out through your shoulders. Let them settle. Finding your focus. And on your exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Frame your foot. Curl your left toes to the mat and lift your knee. And then find a little bit more space. Either walk the front foot up or the back foot stays long. Find that bend in your knee and that front knee, bringing your attention to the top edge of your mat. Take a few rounds of breath here. And keep your left hand planted as you reach your right arms, right fingertips up towards the sky. Take breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more breath. On your next exhale, take your hands, frame your foot, lower your left knee, and step back into your tabletop position. You're going to bring the big toes together to touch. Walk the knees to the edges of the mat. Press the hips back towards the heel and lower the forehead, that space in between your eyebrows, down to the mat. You can also use your arms for support and use them as a pillow if that feels better. Allow yourself to just kind of settle into this space for a moment. Taking full breaths in and out through the nose. Send the breath down the spine. On your next inhale, you're going to come back into your tabletop position. Exhale to settle. Maybe walk the knees up just a little bit. And then walk the hands back just a little bit more. Beautiful. Feel a little bit more supported. This time you're going to take your left foot and step it in between your hands. Sweep the arms up and overhead. Using your breath, palms facing in. Settling in the exhale. If you'd like, you can always bring the palms of your hands to the center of your chest, if that feels better on your shoulders. Just kind of make note on what feels supportive for you in this moment. On your next exhale, release the hands back down onto the mat, framing the foot, tucking and curling the right toes, lifting the knee. You want to think runner's lunge here. So maybe walk that front foot up or elongate through the back. Beautiful. Taking your attention to the top edges of your mat. Feeling length along the right leg all the way down to the heel. Letting your exhale anchor you. Keep your right hand planted. Take your left arm, reach up and over. Follow your thumb. You're going to point your tallest finger towards the ceiling. Long breaths. And on your next exhale, you're going to plant the hand. Allow the knee to come back down to the mat. Step back into your tabletop. You're going to curl your toes. On the inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. Come to your downward dog and then slowly walk into your forward fold. And don't be afraid to bend your knees. Be gentle. Just a simple walk. And let yourself hang in a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands on the top edges of your knees. Elongate through your back. So think, press the hips back, long through the shoulders. Beautiful. Exhale, find your fold again. Yep, think shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Big reach, stand tall. Palms together, center of the heart. Sweep the arms up and over. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over. Big reach. Palms together, center of the heart. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And sweep the arms up and over. Big lift. Palms together, center of the heart. You're going to step out wide-legged on the mat. So turning to face the long edges of your mat. Coming out wide. Beautiful. Release the arms down by the hips. You're going to step out just a little further. Still within your comfort zone. Still grounded within the feet. But balance. Take your right foot, turn it towards the short edge of the mat. Find a slight bend in the knee, taking the right knee on top of the right ankle. Reach the arms past the chest, out nice and long. You're going to breathe from fingertip to fingertip. If you would like, you can allow the knee to go a little further or finding a little more space in between the legs or in between the feet. Inhale, release the hands down by the waist. Bring the legs back in, both facing the same direction. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Turning the left foot towards the short edges of the mat. Finding that bend. And when you're ready, bring the arms out long. Exhaling, allowing yourself to settle. Take a few breaths here. Invite yourself into a gentle type of strength here. And on the exhale, release this pose. Allow the hands to catch the waist. Inhale through your heart space. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. And release the hands down to the mat. It's a gentle release. You have the option to sway from side to side. You have the option to create more space in between the feet so that the hands can come closer to the ground. Whatever feels safer for you. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale. Slightly bring your feet in. Allow for yourself to be able to come back to rising. Come back to standing. Exhale when you get there. We have an option to go into tree pose if we want to practice with some balancing, bringing feet together. If you'd rather take tree, you can start with your standing on your left, bringing your right foot to the inside of your ankle or your shin, calf muscle. Avoid the knee. You want to externally rotate that right knee facing to the right. Beautiful. Palms together, center of the heart. You want to tap into that drishti. Find that breath. Find that point of focus. And just pause to notice sensations. When you're ready, release. And you do the same thing on the other side. Take a moment to return to standing on both feet and then go into the other side when you're ready. You can release it when you're ready. And just taking a moment to feel the sensation from both feet at the same time. Okay, we're going to come back down into a seated position. And bringing the soles of the feet together. And take your hands, thumbs on the soles of the feet, wrap them around the foot. Yep. Pull your heart through. Shoulders back. Exhale. You can stay here or gently release your hands out in front of you. Start walking forward. It's your choice. So option to fold forward or stay upright. Remember, palms down, use your breath, use your exhale as a guide. Maybe you stay exactly where you are and just breathe through it. Shoulders down, away from the ears. Yep. Stay right there. Allow yourself to settle in it. Notice the hold. You can release when you're ready. Ooh, gently bring your knees together. You're going to come back onto your belly, back into a tabletop position, and then lower yourself down onto your belly. Arms down. So other way. Forearms. So you want to bend the elbows, bring them back towards your chest. Yes, and then lift through the crown of the head. Beautiful. Maybe you come up just a little higher. You're going to make some adjustments. Because you want your forearms to hold you, releasing the tension in the lower half of the body. And lifting and breathing through the crown of the head. Feel an open heart, shooting forward. Yep, use your breath to hold you here. Maybe allow for 2 to 3 more breaths before you release. And let it go. And come back up. But this time you're going to roll onto your back. If you'd rather do that from where you are, you can do that too. Just take one arm and just sweep it across. Beautiful. Gently bring your right knee in towards your chest, and you're going to hold on to it. Wrap your arms around it. And maybe give the ankle a little go. Maybe round out through the ankle. And just take the ankle in a circle. Letting the shoulder stay settled. And then take that same right knee, we're going to let it cross over the left side of the body. So remove the left hand and let the left hand guide the right knee over the body. So keep going. You want to roll over onto that side hip, making the right arm as long as possible, like a T. If you notice that your shoulder is not planted, maybe reach up over your head. You're going to inhale. You're going to release this pose, coming back to center. Release the right leg long and inhale, bringing the opposite leg in towards the body. You're going to wrap your hand on the outside of the knee or the inside. And maybe give your ankle a roll. I'm going to flex the right toes towards the body, making that right leg as long as possible. And then when you're ready, you're going to take that twist, gently guiding the knee across the body. And bring the hand over top. And just go to my shoulder. And take a few moments just to breathe into this. When you're ready, allow yourself to come out. And get set up for a bridge pose. You're going to bring the soles of the feet to the mat. And you bring the palms of the hands down by the hips, facing flat. Arms are nice and long. Shoulders settled into the mat. Maybe pick the head up just a little bit. Tip the chin in towards the chest. And then allow yourself to settle. Exhale here. Slowly bring the feet a little closer to the body as you prepare to lift the hips up towards the sky on the inhale. Notice where you need to make some adjustments, make some space. Make that, and then as you feel supported, create even more space between your body and the floor. Still using your breath to stay soft yet steady in this space. We're inviting strength and softness right here. Release when you're ready to let it go. The very last little moment of movement is to bring ourselves into our happy baby. And bring the knees in towards the armpits. So as you're here, you have the choice to rock or stillness. Let your breath guide you. When you're ready, you can release it. Bringing the feet down to the ground. Soles of the feet come together as the knees go in opposite directions. Let your hands rest on your belly or down on the mat below you, whatever feels comfortable to you. Taking a moment in this restorative posture. Begin to deepen your breath. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe you stretch or roll to one side. Just take your time as you return, bringing with you a sense of ease and gentleness. Come on to your side. When you're ready, you can come back into your seated position. Take your time. And come back into your Sukhasana, same way you started. Let your hands rest in your lap, hands open. Take a few cleansing breaths here. In deep through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth. And repeat that 2 more times. And that is the end of your practice. Gratitude.